Namaste, yogis, and welcome to this Asana breakdown clinic. So today we're going to work on our Urdhva Hastasana, or also known as upward salute. So we're going to start in Tadasana, mountain pose, and making sure that we're standing up nice and straight. We're engaging the quad muscles, we're really grounding through the feet, and we're engaging the core here so that we're making sure that we're not creating that big arch in the lower back. The chin can be parallel to the ground, and just bring a little posterior tilt to the pelvis. We can bring the shoulders back and down, palms facing forwards and the thumbs pointing out away from the body. Just taking a breath here, and this pose in itself is active, so you shouldn't feel that this is easy in any way. And so we can just bring the arms up and around, big swan dive up, making sure that we're not losing that form anywhere in the body. And we can spread the fingers with the arms above the head, taking a breath here, and we're having a nice big gap between the hands, and we're going to try not to hunch in the shoulders here, so we can bring the hands back down to the side of the body, and doing that again, this time bringing the arms forward and up, again bringing a nice big gap between the hands, allowing the energy to move up through the body. Exhale, bring the hands back down. And again, we'll take the arms up. So we're constantly reaching up, imagining that the energy in the body is moving up. If you feel confident, you can bring a little bend backwards. If not, don't do this. It can be a little bit too much on some people's lower back if we've got a bit of a core imbalance here. So this time we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, and we can gently lean back, making sure all of the time that the weight is in the heels of the feet, and gently release. If we have the weight in the toes, we tend to create a deeper arch in the back. So this is sometimes what I see people doing with their hips really pointing forward, and almost they could lift the heels off the ground, and that's going to cause damage to the lower back. So making sure that we don't do that and we have that posterior tilt in the pelvis is really important. So grounding through the feet again, making sure that we're really nice and sturdy here. We can bring the palms facing forwards again. And we can try a couple of variations of this. So if you want to, we can bring the arms all the way up. And we can bring the palms together. So if that feels too much, if you feel here that the chest is protruding forward, you'll get the feeling of this when you're doing the posture, then maybe refrain from bringing the hands together and keeping the palms nice and wide. We can also, beginning in Tadasana, we can bring the arms up, and again just taking the head up this time, so gently looking up. Being careful on the neck. If we've got any neck problems, then refrain from doing that. If both of those seem a little bit too much, then what you can do is just bring the arms out in front. So starting in that position, Tadasana, taking the arms out in front, really spreading the fingers and trying to create some lift around the rib cages so that we're stretching around the ribs, the shoulders, and just feeling really nice and long in the spine, but keeping a natural S shape. You can mimic the movement of a handstand here, so taking the arms above the head, arms nice and straight, really strong in the shoulders, and bending at the wrists. And you can see how this posture is really good for creating that foundation and that muscle memory for more advanced postures. Namaste.